What's good, people? Uncle Hotep back at it again. How y'all doing? YouTube official blog. As y'all know, we have some Vox at Apocalypse. The whole thing between Crowder and what's his name? Manzo, whatever guy. I don't know. Just some dude who works for Vox. Vox. Yeah, Carlos Maza. As you see, I haven't blocked on Twitter. That's one thing I'm going to do going forward. You got to block the shills, man. You just got to block them. Not only that you don't have to see the filth and the degeneracy and the bad takes that comes from people on the far left. It protects you because it gives you an extra layer of protection. They can't follow you. They can't see you. They can't see your tweets. They can't see your content. They can make another account, but I guess that's against the rules, isn't it? But I got an official blog out, man, and this is their 2020. They're getting ready. It's time. This is their play. Now we all see their play. We all see the redacteds play. We all see the Illuminati, the lizard men, the evil lefts play. They lost 2016 on the internet. I guess it looks like they'll be damned if they lose 2020 on the internet. Removing more hateful and supremacist content. Now let me talk about Crowder for a second. I never was a big Crowder fan. I don't. I don't do the funny thing. I like unintentionally funny. I don't like comedy, politic funny. You know what I mean? Trying to make it a joke. I like it unintentionally funny. Like matter of factly funny. But that's no different from what he does. Is no different than what the left does with all their late night stuff. And some of this not accurate. Some will say he's a neocon. I'm far more concerned with a person's politics or whether they make laugh or not. That's some of the case with people on the right. A lot of these jokers are neocons, and I'm just not with, I put that uniform on like anybody else. I'm not with using our military, unilaterally anywhere really. It should be just used for defense, not nation building and all that jazz. But anyway. YouTube has always had rules of the road, including a long-standing policy against hate speech. In 2017, we introduced a tougher stance towards videos with supremacist content, including limiting recommendations and features like comments and the ability to share the video. This step dramatically reduced the views to these videos on average of 80%. See, you see where right where they really are getting to, reducing views to these videos. Like if you would think, like, if people were offended by it, they wouldn't watch it, right? This shows you what they're concerned with. If this step dramatically, they want to reduce the views to videos they don't approve of. Today, we're taking another step in our hate speech policy by specifically prohibiting videos alleging that a group is superior in order to justify discrimination, segregation, or exclusion based on qualities like age, gender, caste, religion, sexual orientation, or veteran status. This would include, for example, videos that promote or glorify Nazi ideology, which is inherently discriminatory. Finally, we will remove content denying that well-documented violent events like the Holocaust or shooting at Sandy Hook Elementary took place. We recognize some of this content has value to researchers and NGOs looking to understand hate in order to combat it, and we are exploring options to make it available to them in the future. As always, context matters, so some videos can remain up because they discuss topics like pending legislations aimed to condemn or expose hate or provide analysis of current events. We will begin enforcing this updated policy today. However, it will take some time for our system to fully ramp up. We'll be gradually expanding coverage over the next several months. I'm sure they'll go with the United States first. They got to get the election stuff in order. Now they got new borderline content. In addition to removing videos that violate our policies, we also want to reduce the spread of content that comes right up to the line. In January, we piloted an update of our systems in the U.S. to limited recommendations of borderline content and harmful misinformation, such as videos promoting a phony miracle cure for a serious illness or claiming Earth is flat. We're looking to bring this updated systems to more countries by the end of 2019. Thanks to the change, the number of views again, it's about the views. Gets from recommendation has dropped by over 50% in the U.S. Our system are also getting smarter about what types of videos should get this treatment, and we're able to apply even more borderline videos moving forward. As we do this, we also start raising up more authoritative content and recommendations and building on changes we made it to news last year. For example, a user watching a video that comes close to violating our policy. What do you mean close? What is close? There's no such thing as close. Close only counts in horseshoes and hand grenades. Continue to reward trusted creators and enforce our monetization policies. Finally, it's critical that our monetization systems reward trusted creators who add value to YouTube. So finally, it's critical that our monetization systems reward trusted creators who add value to YouTube. We have long-standing advertiser-friendly guidelines to prohibit ads from running on videos that include hateful content, and we enforce those rigorously. And in order to protect our ecosystem of creators, advertisers, and viewers, we tightened our advertising criteria in 2017. In the case of hate speech, we're strengthening the enforcement of existing YouTube partner programs. Channels that repeatedly brushed up against our hate speech policies were suspended from the program, meaning they can't run ads on their channel or use other monetization features like Super Chat. The openness of YouTube's platform has helped creative and access to information thrive. The openness, right? That's what they just said, has helped YouTube thrive. It's our responsibility to protect that and prevent our platform being used to incite hatred, harassment, discrimination, violence. I mean, you say the openness, but you're doing the exact opposite. As you see, this is how biased. This is Vice. Google says right-wing YouTube star can continue as racist, homophobic, abuse or whatever. YouTube says homophobic harassment doesn't violate its policies. They're actually making this decision instead of analyzing it themselves or just reporting, both sides. Oh, and this is the Washington Post. Oh, I don't know. This is the dude Mazza, whatever. Right. They asked look at this. I think he does it right here. Like they had mentioned that like he was gay and Latino. And then they described Mazza as gay and Latino. Like, I can't get it. Oh my gosh. I don't know. You know, I guess he's been demonetized, or he's been demonetized if he takes a link to a shirt he's selling off. You know, I think JLP, Mr. Peterson has been demonetized. There's a couple people that have been demonetized. That's the only people I really would ever come across. Not that I watch Crowder, but I do. JLP is pretty good. You know, a lot of this is about, you know, some of these people are kicking mainstream media's butt. You know, Vox is mainstream media. They got some money behind them, and they're getting killed by these guys with a Logitech camera and a laptop. Like, the views don't even compare, right? How are they going to even the playing field? Because people have gone through his tweets and everything else. He's advocates throwing milkshake at people and everything else. I'm talking about Mazza here. He advocates for physical confrontations with people on the right. Yeah, but they're not going to say anything. YouTube is part of the wing. They're part of the the left wing. You know, the establishment, the redacted. You know, the alphabet boys. Like, if you think that you're going to get, like, there was probably a time for that. And, you know, they might swing it back the other way, you know, but in 2016, it was supposed to be for Hillary, you know? And these progressives, they had a conniption fit. You know, and it's something, you know, I'm not totally convinced this wasn't a whole thing, scam thing here. You know, he just said, oh, he came out, I was sick of it. You know, I guess it was because of this month, you know, I guess he get a little bit more sympathy. I don't know. I don't know why now he was sick of it if this has been going on for, I don't know, he said years. Because I guess Crowder, all he did was do, like, retort videos of whatever Mazza said, whatever. I don't know. I blocked the Daily Beast. I'm probably going to block Vox. I already have Mazza blocked. You know, don't entertain. You know, this is what the conservative side don't like. Why would you even make videos about what his content? Like, the conservative content shouldn't be, and I have done this in the past. You know, it can't all be about, oh, these leftists are so crazy, let's make a video about what they said. It can't be that. You know, this leaves you open to getting these confrontations with, and you know, they have the infrastructure, Google, YouTube, Twitter, Facebook on their side. You don't have to discuss their idiotic policies. You don't have to discuss their idiotic lifestyles. You should be discussing your conservative lifestyle, your family lifestyle, your family-oriented lifestyle, business opportunities, making money, hiring people, helping people. That's what the people on the right should be discussing the majority of the time. You know, I know there's going to be times where you have to talk about these leftists, but this guy, you don't have to talk about Mr. Mazza. You really, really don't. This is the most famous he'll ever be in his life. Getting into a row with Steven Crowder. Anyway, I'm sure he will enjoy his extra 15 minutes of fame. Anyway, this is Uncle Hotep. I'll talk to y'all later. Please donate, Patreon, PayPal, Coinbits, et cetera, et cetera. Please share the videos. You know, they're like, hey, I already told you, they're shadow banning me. They're doxing me. You know, I do duplicate my stuff on BitChute. I'm probably gonna have to. I'll probably start uploading on a different video service. I have to look at it. Let me look at what Sticks. I'll look up some Sticks. I know Sticks had mentioned different video things he uploads to, but yeah. So even if you don't check me out here, I'm on BitChute. I'm on Gab. I'm on Twitter. You know, I'm either Handy Mayhem or Uncle Hotep. Follow me on all those places, and let me know who I can block on the left, like people like Stephen Mazza, because I don't want to ever hear their takes ever in my life again. Anyway, this is Uncle Hotep. I'll talk to y'all later. Peace.